Today in this class we are focused about algae. In the plant kingdom, algae. Already we discussed in the plant kingdom. The plant kingdom is classified into cryptogams and phenerogams. So these cryptogams, that means we call it as non-flowering plants. In that, cryptogams are again classified into thallophytes, bryophytes, pteridophytes. In the thallophytes, again classified algae and fungi. So, first of all, we are going to discuss the algae. The fungi is the separated later, okay, separate kingdom they made. So that's why here first of all we are going to discuss the algae. So in algae, first of all, what are the main features are present? Okay, after that, algae classification also we discuss. Algae classification also we discuss. That's it. So in that first part, algae they are chlorophyllous organisms. Chlorophyllous means green color organism. Chlorophyll, that means green color pigment is present. That's why we call chlorophyllous. And also next, they are simple organisms, very small, not it is enlarged. Different systems are not present. Root, stem, leaf, not like that. Very simple organism. Okay, and also thalloid. Thalloid means what? Thalloid. Already I said. Thallus. What is meant by thallus? Thallus means thalloid plant body. Thallus means plant body. What is meant by here the thallus? Thallus means the organism. You can see there is no root, there is no stem, there is no leaves. Such a plant body we call it is a thallus. There is no root, there is no stem, there is no leaf. Why? Because it is added to the plant kingdom. Because of chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is present. What will happen in the plant body, in the organism? They prepare their own food materials. They prepare their own food materials. So that's why such a kind of simple organism, chlorophyll containing organisms are added to the plant kingdom, particularly in the group algae. Okay, and this is the thalloid. So thallus means what I said, they are those organisms which is not differentiate. Particularly, these are not differentiate, root, stem, or leaf, not like that, we are not differentiate. That's why such a plant body is called thallus, that means simply called thalloid. Thalloid and thallus both are same. Okay, and then next, autotrophic organisms. Autotrophic organisms. So auto means worm. Auto means worm. Trophic means food. Trophic. Trophic means here food. Auto means worm. They prepare their own food. Okay, so that's why it is the chlorophyll, because the chlorophyll pigment is present. So that's why they prepare in their own food material. Okay, so these algae are chlorophyllous, simple, thalloid and autotrophic organisms. Next, second point on that. They are particularly they are aquatic organisms. They are aquatic. They are living in the water regions. Which kind of water? So some of the algae, they are living in fresh water. That means fresh water region. Okay, fresh water, and also some of them living in the marine water. Okay, they are aquatic organisms. They are living in the water. Aquatic. Aquatic means water. Aquatic means water. So what kind of water they are living? Maybe it is the fresh water, and some of them will be living in the marine water. Okay, so that's why it is aquatic organisms. They are aquatic organisms. Next, habitat. Habitat. So where particularly living place. Habitat means region. So these are mainly present such a region. What are the means? Moist stones. Moist stones. That means just moisture, how it is present in stone, that little bit of water. You can pour in water here. This is the moisture nature is formed on the stone. So such a continuously rain it comes, and also in the pond and river, stones are present. That's condition of stones. How it is there? Moisture. That means moisture stones region and soil region, and some of the algae living on wood region, their main habitat. Okay, main habit. Habit is different. Habit means you know that. Habitat. So this is the one habitat. This is the living habitat. Okay, this region also they are living. Okay, habitat. Particularly you can see moist stones and soil and wood region also they are living. Next, note point in the algae, particularly this algae is associated with fungi. That means the algae and fungi living together. Understand? The algae and fungi living together. Such a association, such a living together, such an association, we called such organisms, we called such association, we called symbiotic association. Such association we called symbiotic association. Such association we called, what do you call? Symbiotic association. The algae and fungi together living in such symbiotic association, both together they form the organism. That's we call it is lichens. Lichens we call, lichens also we call pronunciation. Okay, the algae and fungi together we call lichens. Such association, both are living together na. Such association, scientifically, biologically we called symbiotically association. Symbiotically association, what will happen? Such a symbiotic association, what will happen? They are lived with each other as said. That means a mutual relationship with each other. Such symbiotic association means so the algae is help to fungi, fungi is help to algae. So what helps? Algae means what is this? It is a green color organ. Algae means what is this? It is a chlorophyllous, autotrophic organism. Autotrophic means what will happen? So these are the algae means autotrophic. Autotrophic means they prepare their own food. So that's why it is preparing the food. This food is supplied to fungi. This food is supplied to fungi. And fungi what supply to algae? What provided? The fungi protect, that means shelter. The fungi is protected to this algae. That means the fungi providing a shelter to this algae. So both are get benefited. So whenever the food is supplied, the fungi is get benefited. The fungi providing shelter to algae, that means algae also it is benefited. Such both are get benefited. Such a mutual relationship between the organisms, such association we call symbiotic association. So the algae and fungi together to the formation of organism, both are living together. Such organism names we call it is lichens. Okay, that's it. Next, one more point. Actually, these algal organisms different in forms. That means they are unicellular organisms. Unicellular organism means single. Uni means single. So this unicellular organism means example Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is the example. How it is present you can see here. So this one, this single cell. Uni means single cell organism. So there is an example, it is a Chlamydomonas. Okay, and some of the algae how it is present means here colonial forms. Some of the organisms are colonial forms. Colonial means colony. Colony means what? Groups wise form. Okay, colonial means colony. This is one area, this is the colony. Colony means in that area some of the people they are living. That means a group of people living in that colony. So such a kind of organisms in algae. Example, what are the means here? Wallbox. Example, wallbox. How it is present wallbox? You can see here. So these are the colonial, a group of organisms. Colonial, that means a colony group. Group means like this. Okay, so example, this organism names we call it is wallbox. Next, some of the algae how it is present means filamentous. Filamentous means how it is? It is a tube. Filament. You can see the bulb filament is there. So filament means how it is present? It is a thread like that. Here how it is there? Thread like that. So such an example, what do you call means here main. Such an example, it is Ulothrix, and one more example Spirogyra. So how it is the spiral wire is present, you can see here. This is like this spiral shape. See, spiral wire means it is the spiral shape is present. So this one filamentous, that is tube like that, a small thin tube like that present. Okay, so the algae may be unicellular organisms may be, and also colonial forms may be, and also filamentous forms may be. Any one type it is present, okay, in the world. Examples are very most important. Unicellular example, what do you call? Chlamydomonas. And colonial forms example, what do you call? Volvox. And filamentous form example, what do you call? Urethrix and spirogyre. So what are the organisms I draw here? Okay, like that you can call them. Next, understand? So this is some features, and the features also we'll discuss. Next, this algae also reproduce. The algae reproduce. That means reproduction. The algae reproduce. Okay, reproduce. There are three methods. First one, vegetative reproduction. Second one, asexual reproduction, and third one, sexual reproduction. Okay, the algae reproduce through vegetatively and asexually and sexually. Three types of methods of reproduction is present in the algae. So first of all, we are going to discuss vegetative reproduction. The vegetative reproduction through the process of fragmentation. Okay, the vegetative reproduction by fragmentation. Fragmentation means, suppose I will say the example. So this is the spirogyre. Okay, this is the spirogyre filament. A filament is cut into any mechanical, suppose if they are flowing in the water, any mechanically, that means of flowing of water, any cycle, whatever it is, any mechanical issues that will be done in the water, aquatic region. So this organism, it can break down into a, form a small pieces. Small piece, P-I-S-E. Here, each piece, that means each piece means, so we call it as fragment. This is what you call fragment. Each piece, every piece we call fragment. Scientific language. Okay, each piece means each fragment. Each fragment grow into a new individual. New individual means new spirogyre form. These are like this. These are grow into a new individual. New individual means new organism. That's why we call it is a fragmentation. Okay, so fragmentation means the vegetative reproduction by fragmentation. Fragmentation means here this is the filament I taken. So this filament is break down into small pieces. That means each piece scientifically we call fragment. Each fragment it grow into a new organism. That means new individual. That's we call it is fragmentation. That's it. This is the vegetative reproduction method. Next, second one. Asexual reproduction. So this asexual reproduction by zoospores. This asexual reproduction by the formation of zoospores. They are motile. They are motile. Motile means movement, motility. Okay, movable. Okay, so how it is zoospores are present? Actually through the process of asexual reproduction mechanisms will come. So just I am saying here. So asexual reproduction, what formation? These zoospores are formed. So how it is zoospores means? Here see like this. These are the zoospore. So the zoospore again germinate to the formation of new organism. That is new algae, new organism, new individual, anyone. Okay. So here the zoospores, asexual reproduction by the formation of zoospores. The zoospores are motile. So like this present. So these again the zoospores are they are producing the new algal organism. That's it. Next. Third one, sexual reproduction. Third one, sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction here you can see three types are present. It may be the algae, the sexual reproduction. It may be occurs isogamous. Or maybe unicellular and also maybe googamous methods. Sexual reproduction through the process of it may be it is isogamous it can be done and also anisogamous it may be and also oogamous. Okay, sexual reproduction by isogamous, anisogamous, oogamous types. So first of all, we are going to discuss isogamous. These are another called isogamy also we call. Okay, isogamy. So here the fusion of two similar gametes. Actually every organism for the process of reproduction to the formation of gametes in human beings also. In human being what you call sperm and female what you call it is ovum. Okay, and in plants male and female gametes are also formed. So male gamete is a different name is present, female gamete is different name is present. Okay, so I am saying directly here male and female gametes. So isogamous, isogamy. Here meaning see here iso means iso means same, gamy means fusion. Okay, the fusion between two similar gametes. That means the two gametes are similar in size, which is not differentiated. This is the male and female. Okay, we are not variating the male and female. Okay, so the fusion between two similar in gametes. That means two similar in size of gametes. Such a reproduction method we call isogamy. Okay, such a reproduction we call it is isogamy. Example you can see chlamydomonas. Next. In isogamy, another definition also present. So, what are the means here? Actually, here the two gametes are motile. Okay, so the fusion between two gametes are similar in size and motile. Motile means these are what you call flagella present. This flagella means main function, it is a movement. Similar in size but are motile. That's why we call isogamy. Example, chlamydomonas. And one more definition I will say. Another example will come. So the fusion between similar in gametes but non-flagellated. Non-flagellated means, example here, Spirogyra. What is the example? Spirogyra. Okay, so here example, non-flagellated. Here example, Spirogyra. Okay. See. So isogamy means the fusion of similar in size of gametes. That means here this is the male, this is the male, this is the male, this is the female. We are not differentiating, but both gametes are, it is motile nature is there. So such a fusion we call it as isogamy or isogamous. Example, chlamydomonas. And one more same isogamy. So one more definition: the fusion of similar in size of gametes but non-flagellated. See here, flagellas are here absent. So that's why here this is the non-flagellated. Okay, example, it is the Spirogyra. That's it. Okay, and also second type isogamous. Second one, so this is the isogamous. Second one, anisogamous, or another they call anisogamy. Okay, anisogamy. So in that, the fusion of gametes are too dissimilar in size. Too dissimilar. Here similar in size. Here what is this one? Similar in size here. But here dissimilar in size. Dissimilar in size means here. So here one gamete may be bigger and another gamete is very small. Dissimilar in size, not same size. So it may be one of them, it may be male, another one it may be female. So here example, okay, here example, here also chlamydomonas will come. Chlamydomonas. Actually here chlamydomonas, here isogamy type, same size also present and dissimilar size also present. Both. Okay. That's why they are confused. Here chlamydomonas, here chlamydomonas, how it is possible? There you are think about like this. So here chlamydomonas are similar in size of gametes are present and dissimilar in size of gametes also present. So the dissimilar in size of gametes between the fusion we call it is anisogamy or anisogamous. Example, chlamydomonas. Next, third one type we called oogamous or oogamy. Oogamy. So how it is there? See, here one large stable female gamete and another one male one. How it is present? Small, these are small and motile. Okay, these are very small and motile, not stable. Why? Because there is no flagella here, so that's a stable, stationary condition. The fusion between large stable female gamete with small motile male gamete. Okay, this is the female one, this is the male one. Such a fusion we call it is a oogamous, and also or another call it is oogamy. Once again say this. Oogamy means the fusion between a large stable female gamete and a small motile male gamete. Such a fusion we call it is oogamy. Okay, once again iso means same gametes. The gametes are similar in size. Here flaccid linked, that is example Chlamydomonas, and as one more type here another spirated organism. The two gametes are similar in size but non-flagella. There is no motile. So example yes spirated. Here anisogamy means the fusion between two dissimilar in size of gametes. Example Chlamydomonas, and oogamy means the fusion between a large stable female gamete with and a small motile male gamete. That's we call this oogamy. So these are the basic features of algae. Okay, next class we'll discuss another concept.